Hey y'all. I just wanted to talk about what I see as a great opportunity for myself and for people of my generation. I'm 28 years old. It's the beginning of the year 2025. And as a 28-year-old, I'm getting to a point where I've outlived the vast majority of all the ancestors who came before me. But in this modern day, I'm entrusted with nothing. And it just happens to be the timing of people living a whole lot longer all of a sudden, and the boomers, the baby boomers, holding on to all the real estate, and the inflation that's been rising since the 60s finally getting to a point where it's risen so dramatically that in 1 year the grocery prices have doubled, or increased 50%, I should say. It's just interesting. And to be a 28-year-old at this time, this is what I've realized. This is a time where I need to bide my time and wait and watch, so that when the moment comes, I can actually make the type of significant change that I want to make to this culture, to this sad, miserable, valueless culture of consumerism and distraction. But every dog has his day, as they say. Everyone has their time to shine in the sun. And right now, there's an older, bit of a curmudgeon class of the American population that owns the majority of the assets and is keeping everything in gridlock. But they can only do that while they're alive. And one of the wonderful things about changing of the seasons and the years going by is that eventually the old trees in the forest fall, and there's room for new growth to spring up again and try something a little different. And our time will come. That's what I'm saying. Our time will come. And if I'm going to guess, I think let's talk about myself as a 28-year-old. I think my time is probably going to come closer to when I'm 40 or 50. I think that's when opportunities are going to really open up, and I'm going to have the necessary influence within my area to make change and to affect change without having to ask for permission. And until then, I guess I'm going to exhort myself and everybody to prepare. Let's use this time where everything's been kept in gridlock and we have no opportunity available to us right now. Let's use this time to train our minds and to prepare, because our time is coming no matter what. And when it arrives, it will be such a shame to just perpetuate more of the same bullshit. Because, frankly, the leadership for the better part of the last century, across great and small groups in America, the leadership has just taken a shit right where we eat. They have fucked up our country, especially by not allowing artistic endeavor to thrive, and by manipulating and forcing and coercing the entire population under threat of being turned out into the cold, that they have to go to work every day rather than create and celebrate culture. So our time will come, and just be ready when it does. And think now about what you want to do when your time comes, when you realize you have power to make change. to do with that power, and play it out in your head. Think about some of the problems that might come up, and go through a couple rough drafts before the time comes, because you'd be surprised. You'd be really surprised how you might, if you really think about it, as if it's a reality, as if it's going to happen, you'd be really surprised how you might change your opinion and get real specific about how you want to lead or what change you want to affect. So